Hello and welcome to another Popper video. Today we're playing Altar Tron once again. I'm going to reconfigure this deck, try to get the colored sources online, and I'm focused on trying to beat glitters and red. So with this deck, what we're going to do here is bring in Wilt. And if you've seen my previous video, I was playing Nature's Claim, but I think some people pointed out that Wilt is pretty good because it's destroy target artifact or enchantment, so it hits the glitters, it hits the Mirror Enforcer, and it can be cycled when you don't need it. So the other thing I'm doing is I'm going to be replacing one of the Clan Shamans in the sideboard with a breath weapon, and that also does double duty, so it takes up one of the scattershot flex slots. So we have Clan Shaman as a 2-of to loop against red, but we also have breath weapon to be a sweeper, so that all condenses some slots. And here I have Stream of Thought, which is a way to beat Weather the Storm and Fang and Marauder when you're in Magic Online. But I think in paper I would probably bring in another copy of Scattershot, just because I want to really stick it to fairies. That's just my plan. So the main deck here, the changes are just swapping 2 Wizard's Rockets for 2 Energy Refractor, which I think may increase our consistency with colored sources. And we can focus very specifically on finding Tron as soon as possible, and then getting a color source online and focused on our Tron mana. So hopefully that'll work out. I'm interested to test this, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to bring this deck to the next Pauper event that I have, and that will be at the Northern Pauper Open in the UK. If you haven't heard, I'll be there. And you know, I need to be able to beat red and glitters if I'm going to play that, because this deck just stomps on it stomps all over the Gardens decks, but at least online and paper. But the thing is, we really need to be able to beat glitters, so that's why we're bringing in these wilts. Okay, so if you're interested in finding out more about Altar Tron, sideboard guides and stuff, check out the Patreon, which is patreon.com/kalikaiz. If you would like to support the channel, you can check out the Patreon, but also make sure to like and subscribe. Definitely helps me out. And leave me a comment, let me know what you think, if you have any specific thoughts on additional changes, and I'll see you in the matches. We're here in match 1 versus Forest Turf, who used to be on Jeskai Ephemerate. See if that's still the case. We have turn 3 Tron, so I'm going to keep that for sure. That is the plan of the deck. Get turn 3 Tron. Good luck, have fun. So here, I have a bunch of noise canceling for my audio, but my computer likes to whir as it works really hard, so let me know if you have hearing any audio like buzzing right now. Alright, they're leading on a mountain, so it appears that they are playing a mono red deck. And we have like our best possible start. Candy Trail, Energy Refractor, turn 3 Tron. So the best thing that we can do here, I think, is go Candy Trail, play Energy Refractor, crack the Candy Trail, play the Mirror Retriever. We can get back the Candy Trail with the Mirror Retriever, gain a bunch of life, and work through that. Looks like they're on Rakdos Madness, maybe. Gets in for 1. Okay, land, we play the Candy Trail. So one of the things I thought about with, well, let's scry. Candy Trail and Weather the Storm, huh? Okay, let's top these. So the fastest way to do the most right now is to go Chromatic Star, crack this for green, play the Candy Trail. We have 2 mana left over. Don't think I need the power play right now. I'm just going to play the Refractor and then gain 15. A card, gain 15 life. Your turn. So when you Deadly Dispute an Energy Refractor, it feels bad because you're not gaining the extra card right away off the Deadly Dispute, but it actually is fine. It's the same as Deadly Disputing a Chromatic Star because you got the card on the front end. Our opponent Madness is out a Kitchen Imp. They're going to attack for 4. We'll go to 28. Bonk. We are now at a healthy life total of 28. Plays a land. Great Furnace, so they're probably on Galvanic Blasts. We're going to crack the Candy Trail, drawing a card. Let's cycle the Polluted Mire. And then find a land. play the Conjurer's Bauble, and then I'm going to put the Polluted Mire back in the deck. So if I could draw an energy or an expedition map later, I can just use that. I'm going to gain 3 life again and play out my Mirror Retriever, planning on getting back the Candy Trail after blocking. Your turn. We're at 34 now. Pretty high life total. I really like Candy Trail as a card. Okay, the Vampires Kiss Us. We go to 32. They're at 22 now. Make some blood. They are going to attack with the Epicures, which is fine. We're going to take 3 damage and go to 29 and get back Candy Trail right here. And let's see what else they have. So we're at such a high life total that we can just start drawing cards and trying to win that way. Okay, Scrapwork Mutt for the opponent. I suppose since I have nothing going on as far as video, I'm going to turn on the card preview window. Alright, let me know if that's helpful or not helpful. We could potentially do that in other videos. So let's lead on Candy Trail. Actually, this looks like it's going to be really distracting. I don't want the power plant. Pop the tower. Draw a card. Play the tower. Play out some stars. Oops. Now I can actually just crack the star. And now, like I said, I already got the value off the Energy Refractor, so we'll Deadly Dispute it. Play Golem Foundry. Let's just gain 3 life. Find another Candy Trail. Let's play that out. I'm looking for Ashnod's Altar and another Mirror Retriever. Find Crop Rotation and Map. I don't want either of those things. And I'll pass the turn. Okay, what do you got? They're going to use Alms of the Vein with Madness. So that's going to drain me for 3, put them back up to 25. Draws them a card. Then they'll attack for 5. Oh, Galvanic Blast, like I said. That makes sense. Lightning Bolt to 22. Attack us. We're finally under 20 life. Go back up to 20 on my turn easily. Sorry. Urza's Tower. Let's go back up to 20. And then I'm going to make black and Grim Search, bargaining away the Chromatic Star. Gain some life. Or not, no, sorry, we don't gain life there. Let's take Altar, and I think that can be it here. We can just take the Rockets because it's a spell that we can use to add more golems. So we'll go Altar and Rockets. Then I guess I'm going to Grim Search here. Well, yeah, I can. If I draw into a Retriever, I have the loop. Because I can make mana with this Golem token. Crack this. Find Deadly Dispute, Chromatic Star. Okay. Take those. Let's play out a Chromatic Star. And I'll pass the turn. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this preview window because it's way too distracting for me. But if you like that, let me know. Maybe I can make a smaller version of it. Faithless Looting for the opponent. I don't expect them to have Cast Into the Fire in the main deck. Possible that they would. Okay, they're going to throw another Alms of the Vein at me. We're at 13 now. Plays a Goblin Tomb Raider. So this is 7 damage. Now actually my life total is under threat. We're going to make a 3/3 and block the Tomb Raider. Okay, I'll take 5, go to 8. I also did myself some damage with the Grim Searches there. They killed the Golem token. I could have cracked it and then Deadly Disputed away the Energy Refractor since I have a second. Alright, I think I'm going to Grotto here and then use the Grotto to Crop Rotation the Grotto away. Grabbing a tower. Now I get the Scry from the Crystal Grotto. Another Golem Foundry doesn't really matter. So let's play Energy Refractor out. This is going to draw us a card. Makeshift Munitions. Could be good. Go black. Deadly Dispute on the Chromatic Star. So 1 mana. You draw 3 cards. There's the Retriever. Go Mirror Retriever. They have 0 cards in hand. Okay, so now I'm going to play out my Makeshift Munitions. And then I'm going to ping the Kitchen Imp. Alright, they just scoop it up. Cool. That was kind. So post board, we're going to turn into a life gain deck with Wilt or with Finger Marauder and makeshift munitions. But we don't really need the sweepers with Quark Clan Shaman. I don't think we care about the Conjurer's Bauble trying to put back the munitions. So we can just cut 2 more cards, which maybe would be a Golem Foundry and a Grim Search. Maybe I want the Wilt later. We'll see if they bring in relics and stuff, but we can probably force through the relic. And the Finger Marauder will probably seal the deal, but this gives us the ability to still combo and make a bunch of golems. Maybe makeshift munitions is not necessary. I guess, yeah. I don't really want to do like the slow Mirror Retriever loops against them because they have all that life gain. Alright, I'm going to leave a small combo package, bring in a Wilt. So this hand, I think, is potentially good, but it feels like it's also potentially a trap. I think we're like 70% to see a land in the top 3 cards. So if we draw for turn, we see 1 card, Candy Trail, see 2 more cards, and another card, that's 4 cards. Okay, we're going to keep it just based off of these preordained Candy Trails. Goblin Guide, go. Wow, brutal. Attack for 1 or 2. So no land. Candy Trail, double no land. Yep, kind of expected that to happen. But it's good to try. Sometimes you do get the nuts. Wow, double Goblin Guide. Okay, I guess we need sweepers. Maybe the breath weapon is good. We're gonna die. Okay. Prop rotation, I don't know if I need. Maybe it's useful. I'm gonna bottom it. They're gonna put me to 9 here. I think I'm dead. Gain 3. Trying to find another land. Find a chromatic star. Oh man. We would definitely need to have some sort of baller top deck here. Like a power plant would probably be just our best draw. Yeah, that's 7 damage. Okay. Once again, I faced burn deck and screw myself, so let's see what was on top. Yep. Try it again. So I'm gonna bring in the breath weapon and the scatter shot. Put down on these cards. And then just go back up on card draw. So my plan is to Fang and Marauder them, or makeshift munitions. I mean, none of this would really have mattered in the last game anyway, since we just threw it by not mulliganing. But that's okay. We can figure it out. Alright, we're going to play first. Mine, Tower, we have Candy Trail, and we can Deadly Dispute the Star later. We also have Breath Weapon. This looks like a keep. We can use the Candy Trail as the initial scry. Find an expedition map and a grotto. Bottom the grotto, and I'll top the map. Pass the turn. So this upcoming turn, I'm going to play map and star. They're going to play an Voldarian Epicure, ping us to 19. Hopefully they don't have Cast into the Fire or Smash the Smithereens, but let's see what happens. Plays a Swamp. They smash the Smithereens on the map. Man. Okay, we have Crystal Grotto here. We're looking for a power plant. Scry 1. Scattershot. We have the breath weapon already, so I'm gonna not do that. Let's pass the turn. Likely going to just Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. If they play a bunch of creatures, I can breath weapon. They're putting us to 14 here. Okay. Vampire's Kiss. Go to 12. That's it for them. So we can Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star, draw 3 cards. Candy Trail, Retriever, okay. I'm gonna Candy Trail. Looking for lands. It's bottom the rockets, top the land. Draw a card, play the land. And I think I'm gonna play out my Mirror Retriever to get back. I guess I can get back the expedition map from blocking. They play a Nile Spellbomb. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can still force them to use it. So let's get rid of... Just soak up 2 damage. Try to get back the expedition map. They're going to crack their spell bomb, but they don't get to draw a card. Now we can Candy Trail, play Mirror Retriever. Okay, I'm going to play Chromatic Star and Deadly Dispute. See if I can draw a power plant. Weather the Storm. Sorry. I guess gaining 9 is pretty good here. I'll pass. We're at 23 and they have 3 on the table. I'm holding on to my breath weapon. They're going to loot and probably play a Kitchen Imp. Yep. So I guess if I draw another land, I still can't cast a breath weapon. They get in for 5. I think I have to pass the turn and then breath weapon on their turn. Okay, map. Expedition map. Let me grab the power plant. Almost misclicked there. Play the power plant. Play... I guess I don't need to play anything else. I'm just gonna breath weapon them. Oh no, I can't. Energy Refractor. Play Candy Trail. Okay. Crystal Grotto and power plant. I think I'm gonna bottom both of these. And just gain 3 life and draw a card. Alright. None of that worked out the way that I wanted it to, but we got Tron online. They're gonna Alms of the Vein me. So now it's 8 total damage this turn. I'm already looking at being at 10 life. We have Breath Weapon and Weather the Storm. Okay. I think I'm feeling pretty confident now. Get in for a large amount. We're at 8. But play land. Play Expedition map. Play Makeshift Munitions. I'm trying to think about the best way to get Storm here. This cost me 4 total mana. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left over. Guess I just go Breath Weapon into Weather the Storm. Breath Weapon and Weather the Storm. My main concern for cutting Scattershot and Krark-Clan Shaman is that I'm going to die to walls, but I guess I kind of die to walls regardless. So, what are you going to do? Alright, we're at 20 life. They have no creatures. Here I think we can crack the Expedition map for a cycle land. Cycle. I'm looking for a Fangren Marauder now. Hello. There's my Fangren Marauder. And play this Wizard's Rockets. They could have an Edict or a Snuff Out or a Cast Down. A Galvanic Blast into a Lightning Bolt to kill my creature. So that was... only gave me 7 life, unfortunately. They're going to Faithless Looting from the graveyard. Discards Epicure Lightning Bolt. Interesting. Okay, we have an Energy Refractor. Maybe I should have Mirror Retrievered first. Right. Let's Deadly Dispute the Rockets. Draw 3 cards. Find a Mine. And a Mirror Retriever. So we have the slow loop on the Mirror Retrievers now. Retriever. We'll ping you for 1. Get back our Candy Trail. Alright. Play Mirror Retriever. Ping you for 1. Get back Mirror Retriever. And then play Mirror Retriever again. And then I don't think I'm going to ping them this turn. Let's play Candy Trail. Fangren Marauder and Energy Refractor. Okay. Let's do it. That will probably end the game. Plays a Tomb Raider. Okay, they're going to attack for 2. That's fine. Because I still want to pressure them. I want to get in and attack for 1. I need to finish the game before they draw more ways to gain life. Not gain life, but get rid of my graveyard. Let's Candy Trail. Gain a billion life. Play Energy Refractor. Draw a card. Draw a card. Gaining more and more life. Find a Weather the Storm. I'll just play Chromatic Star and attack you. If they play like a Nile Spellbomb here, we probably want to just ping them and get back to Mirror Retriever. So holding open a mana I think is good. The Rakdos Carnarium picking up a land, probably a basic. They pick up the Vault of Whispers. Interesting. Okay, so now we want to get in with our creatures. We're just going to ping the Goblin Tomb Raider using the star. That draws me a card. And then I'll use one of my excess energy refractors as well. Ping you. Okay, Tomb Raider's dead. Play out my expedition map. Grab another tower. Gaining lots of life. We're at 49. That, considering there's a possibility that they could like try to deck us, but I think we're probably going to win before that. Draw a card. Okay, we're going to attack for 6. Yeah. And then every 3 mana is 1 damage face. Ping you 1. And crack the Mirror Retriever. Getting back the Mirror Retriever. Looks like they don't have a Fairy Macabre or anything. So we just play it out again. Ping them again. Getting back the Retriever. Play it again. Ping you again. And then now I'm just going to slam the Retriever because I don't have extra mana to keep dumping into damage. And now I still have 6 power on the table. They sacrifice the blood, discarding a land. And sacrifice another blood, discarding a land. We're at a healthy 74. Okay, what are you going to cast? They're going cast into the fire, dealing 1 damage to each creature. I'll just ping you. Get back my Mirror Retriever. Good to know that they have cast into the fire. So now my Fangren Marauder has 1 damage on it. Galvanic Blast is not online because they don't have enough lands. Play a Tithing Blade. Alright, I will throw my Fangren Marauder at you. Go to 11. So we're looking for, what's its face? Right now we are looking for the card Blood Fountain to get back the Fangren Marauder. Ping you. So they can flip the Tithing Blade and then gain 1 life every turn. But let's see, that's 2 loops. 3. And we're playing a Mirror Retriever again. 4. I'm trying to figure out how much damage I can do a turn. 5 damage. And then we'll play the last Mirror Retriever and pass the turn. They're at 6. So we can maybe like throw 1 refractor at them. I love this slow makeshift munitions loop with Mirror Retrievers. Kind of sick. So Faithless Looting. What are you going to discard? Crosswords Bridge, Alms of the Vein. That's a little annoying, yeah. Okay, we go to 81. They're at 9. Plays a land. Nile Spellbomb. Okay, we're going to go ahead and makeshift munitions you. Sacrificing the Mirror Retriever. And getting back Mirror Retriever. Both of our Fangren Marauders are in the graveyard. Although maybe I should have just waited for them to crack it and just kept attacking. Yeah, that would have been maybe better. Land. My Mirror Retriever. Okay. We have a 1-1. Who's going to win? I have the ability to pump out some golems later, I think. I don't remember. Let's go ahead and look at the sideboard here. 2 altars gone. All my golem founders are gone. I'm relying on attacking and pinging out my Mirror Retriever. I have 1 Wilt in the deck. The Blood Fountain as well. That's annoying. Okay. Ping you. Try to get back Mirror Retriever. If we lose because we get decked out, I'm going to be angry. But we can actually, like, loop shooting them and getting back Blood Fountain over and over. So I think we can deal enough damage to kill them. Right now they're at 7. Faithless Looting. Cards Fiery Temper and Great Furnace. I think I'm going to keep these cards in my hand in case I draw the Blood Fountain eventually and I can loot them away. Rummage. Find the Wilt. Let's cycle that. I mean, we could go after the Tithing Blade, but I think I just need to draw a card. Alright. I'm going to crop rotation away the Swamp for a Grotto so I can scry. Blood Fountain. Okay. That's the turn. They're going to flip the Tithing Blade. The main plan is to not die for them, I guess. Makes sense. Let's go ahead and go black. Play the Blood Fountain. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna discard this scatter shot. Annoying. Okay, let's play a land and pass the turn. If my Mirror Retriever is on the bottom of the deck, I could probably die. Looks like they have a cast into the fire to me, so I'm gonna turn off my yields. Another looting. Cards a Kitchen Imp. That is fine. Certainly not gonna kill me, but the thing that's gonna kill me is decking here. Sure. They get another blood token after playing a Voldaren Epicure. They're up to 8. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We deal a lot of damage in one turn. Okay, let's Deadly Dispute on an Energy Refractor. Come on. Play the power plant. Pass the turn. I guess I could maybe upgrade the land on the grotto. Crop rotation the grotto. And then get another card out of my deck. I think if I crop the grotto, I have more Tron lands. Like, that's the point, is to get as much mana in play as possible here. Green, crop, grotto. Okay. We have Candy Trail, Mirror Retriever, 3 Grim Searches. 4 Grim Searches, wow. Okay, I'll put the power plant into play. So, I think I'm just going to draw 2. Pass this, draw 2 cards. Okay. Do it again. Draw 2 cards. Oh my goodness. Play Wizard's Rockets. Throw the Wizard's Rockets at you. Okay, they're at 8 now. Find a Chromatic Star. And play the Chromatic Star. Throw the Chromatic Star at you. They're at 7. We have 4 artifacts on the table. Oh my goodness. We're gonna draw 2 with the Grim Search. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Okay. Play my Candy Trail. So now I have to put the Mirror Retriever on top. And pass the turn. Just throw the Candy Trail at you. Go to 6 life. They're gonna loot. They're looking for any way to gain life, because if they can gain life, then maybe they can win. And I'll deck out. Brutal. I really needed the Mirror Retriever to not be the last card in my deck. I go to 7 life. Okay. So I'm going to use my mana to ping you, sacrificing the Blood Fountain, and then draw for turn. Play Mirror Retriever. Play my land. Ping you 1. Getting back the Blood Fountain. Okay, looks like they did not have any interaction for that. Play the Blood Fountain. And then the Blood Fountain gets back the Mirror Retriever. Play the Mirror Retriever. Ping you again. Getting back the Blood Fountain. Woohoo, we win! That was nuts. I don't think I've ever had such a crazy finish against like a burn type deck. That was really wild. Whew. Okay, on to round 2. Okay. Round 2 versus Quan or QAnon, I'm not sure. Okay, we learned our lesson. No 1 land keeps. Mulligan. Double power plant. Golden Foundry is pretty good, but I think that's maybe the card to put back here. And then we just have a bunch of cantrips right now. Land, Star, go. Ancient Den. Ardent Recruit. So we're facing glitters. Need to be kind of fast. So I can go Refractor or play 2 stars. Play 2 stars. And then we're going to just crack a star, Deadly Dispute next turn. We're looking for Weather the Storms, Tron mana, etc. Okay, Springleaf Drum. We have a 3/3 on the table facing us down. So at least this is the test to see if Wilt is going to be anything useful. Another 3/3. Find the tower. Go black. Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. Find a map. Solid. I can play the Retriever right now. Next turn I can play everything out. Or I can play map right now, and then have more mana next turn. Take 6 damage. Well, I think I'm going to play the Retriever in case they have glitters, because then I can block the creature. I probably should just not block right now. They play a synthesizer. Galvanic Blast. They can Gal Blast the Mirror Retriever. Get back a Chromatic Star. Plays a Frogmite. Given that they have no unblockable creatures, I'm gonna, and no flyers right now, I think I'm gonna not block unless they play glitters. They're gonna Gal Blast the Retriever. Just face. Okay. Take 6. Go to 10. Play map. Crack the map for the mine. Next turn we're gonna have tons of mana. Play the mine. Play the energy refractor. Find another tower. Pass the turn. So they're going to cast a Thoughtcast here off of blue mana from the Springleaf Drum, tapping the Frogmite. I'm priced into blocking regardless here, I think. Double Enforcer. Okay. Block. Seems like they don't have glitters in hand. Get back to Chromatic Star. So now we're facing down super lethal. I'd like to call it super duper lethal at this point. This Chromatic Star. Crack it for black. Find a Mirror Retriever. Gonna Grim Search this Chromatic Star. Looking for Weather the Storm. Another Mirror Retriever. None of that can be good right now. We have to play Refractor. And Hope. Play Blood Fountain. We're looking for Weather the Storm on top of the deck now. Discard a card. Didn't find it. So 26 cards deep, darn. Oh well. Alright, we need all of the wilts. All the life gain, all the wilts, right? And then I'm going to get rid of the bauble. Get rid of the combo. The other thing that I've tried to do is take out the makeshift munitions. And Golem Foundry. I think Breath Weapon and Scattershot are good. So let's be a control deck. Get rid of these. Maybe Breath Weapon and Scattershot are not that good. They have a lot of 2/2s. Let's get rid of those. And then Rim on 1 Grim Search. So my only win condition is Makeshift Munitions and Fangren Marauder. Classic. Okay, we'd like to play first. Alright, I'll keep this. I have Weather the Storm. For a second I thought that was Wilt, but it's not. It's Weather the Storm. Play my land and my Chromatic Star. And is looking very bad now that I have kept it. Relic. Classic. Alright, Candy Trail. See what we got. Expedition Map and a Wilt. Alright, I'll top both of these. Play the Power Plant and pass the turn. So my plan is to crack for green. I kind of feel like I have to take out the Relic. Crack this for green. Draw a card. Assuming they Relic. Blast that. I'll play out my map now. See what happens. So we can gain life with the Candy Trail. Or crack the map and then play the Mirror Retriever. It's also a fine play. All that glitter's nice. Solid. Man, I hate that card. Holy moly. They just attack for 10 on turn 3. I guess I shouldn't have wilted the one thing. Like, that was my problem. Got sucked in. So now we know, like, you gotta hold on hope. Hold on wilts. Map. Grab the mine. And the mine. Mirror Retriever here. They crack the synthesizer. Finding a Mirror Enforcer. What a stupid card. Oh my god. So my plan is not good enough, I guess. Okay. Block. Get back the map. That. Okay, concede. On round 3. Round 3. We have turn 3 Tron and colors. Super good hand. So I feel bad about what happened there. Like, I went after the Relic because I was wanting to do stuff, but should have just had the Wilt up for the glitters. Then I would have been taking tons of damage. It's like, danged if you do, danged if you don't, right? No real good options there. Land Delver. So our opponent's on Blue Terror. We draw the Golem Foundry is really good. Grab a mine. They don't have counterspell. We just play the Golem Foundry and then basically wreck them from there. Golem Foundry, just they can't really deal with. Kind of lose focus. Okay. Gets in for 3. Play my mine. Go for the Golem Foundry. They do have a counterspell. Play Energy Refractor. Play out my Mirror Retriever. Mirror Retriever can get back the Golem Foundry at some point. We're going to have to find a way to actually sacrifice the Mirror Retriever. Right now they've got Lose Focus to tax me 4. Then for 3. Gonna map this time, grabbing the Cycle Land. That Cycle Land and Cycle. Alright, so I'll play out Chromatic Star. Try playing a Blood Fountain. I'm gonna let that resolve. I can just discard the Crop Rotation and attack. I am the beatdown as well. You're at 19, and we're gonna get hit back down to 11. They're brainstorming. Alright, they mill with Mental Note, milling Spell Pierce and Deep Analysis. Thought Scour, double counterspell, that's great. So they only have 1 counterspell and 1 lose focus left. Alright, so what do you got? Gets in for 3. Depending on how many terrors they have, it could be really scary here. Plays a Deep Analysis, that's not a terror. They only have lose focus for 1 replicate right now. Plays a Cryptic Serpent. Okay. We're gonna black. Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever. Getting back the Golem Foundry. Draw off 2 cards. Play Golem Foundry. Play Expedition Map. And then I'm gonna go Chromatic Star. Play Mine. Play Ashnod's Altar. Now we're just looking for another Mirror Retriever. But we're going to go Bauble and get back the Polluted Mire. Because we can search that up with the Expedition Map later. Didn't find the Mirror Retriever. We could also stall for an entire turn with a Candy Trail here. Now they have 9 damage. And if they do have a snap, that would be pretty bad for me. Because they could snap the Golem. My plan is just to block here. They play snap, I can sacrifice the Golem in response, and then crack the Expedition Map to get... I'm going to crack anyway, so we're going to sacrifice the Golem, crack the Expedition Map, grab the Cycle Land. We have no bloods, we have treasure though. Alright, we go to 8. Our opponent may just be chilling on their lose focus here. Thought Scour on who? Themselves? Only Delver, Deep Analysis. Plays a Delver. Play an Energy Refractor. Draw a card. There we go. Mirror Retriever. So now we win the game. We just have to execute. Because we can Blood Fountain back the 2 Mirror Retrievers to draw our entire deck. I'll probably just do that until I find something. Go black. Blood Fountain. Get back Mirror Retriever, Mirror Retriever. Play Mirror Retriever. The Mirror Retriever again. We're going to sacrifice one of them to get back the Blood Fountain. This. Set up our combo nicely. Grab the Blood Fountain. Crack this for black. Play the Blood Fountain. Then I'm just going to cycle this. That way I have no mana floating, and I can sacrifice the Mirror Retriever for Mirror Retriever over and over very easily. So we're just casting Mirror Retrievers here. I'm going to go with this for a while and then come back to it and show you how I'm just going to start drawing my deck. Because I do think that we need to probably try to draw into a Weather the Storm or a Candy Trail or something just to buy some time. Alright, never mind. They scoop it up. Cancel. I can't. Okay, let's go to begin sideboarding. I was interested to see how far we would have had to dig. Bring in the Nile Spellbombs. Don't need the munitions. Bauble. I like bringing in the Fangin Marauders here, because they can't deal with it. Get rid of a Weather the Storm. And I guess the question is whether or not I want to cut on the altars to be an eggs deck. Or cut on the crop rotations and go slower. I'm a little bit concerned. Well, We do want the infinite life combo, so I can cut on crop rotation. And I think I'm just going to trim one refractor. Kind of a weird thing to do there. Usually I don't like to... I like to cut both crop rotations versus terror decks, but because they have Delver, that means that we kind of have to go a little bit faster. This hand is medium. We have lands and Deadly Dispute on the Wizard Rocket, which is good. We can scry off the Grotto. We play an island, so likely a Spell Pierce here. We're going to scry and a crop rotation, which I do think I want to keep. I'm going to say no to the Spell Pierce. No pay. Brainstorm for the opponent, so they were just holding up Brainstorm into Thought Scour. They don't Thought Scour on upkeep. Plays a land. It's going to jam an Energy Refractor. Looks like they're going to play Counterspell or Annul. They're going to Counterspell it. Okay. They're still pretty far from having a Terror. Unfortunately, we did not open any Nile Spell Bombs. Draw land. They're going to Brainstorm here, so maybe they're going to try to get a Terror onto the field right now. A couple of Thought Scours. If they Thought Scour right now... Oh, just passing. I'm going to play Chromatic Star. Sacrifice it for green. Trying to draw into a land. Draw a card. Mine. Play my Nile Spellbomb. It'd be really funny if they lose focused here because I have crop rotation. Annul. Okay. Chromatic Star. So we couldn't just jam the crop there because of the potential for a Spell Pierce. Mills 2 Lorien Revealeds. 4 mana for the opponent. Mental Note milling Lorien Revealed Island. They just have no creatures in hand. Mental Note. Then they mill. They Thought Scoured away a Brainstorm and a Snap. Plays Terror and a Delver. Alright. We'll go green. Darn it. Okay, there we go. Crop rotation this for tower. Play the tower, or the tower's in the field. Earn an Energy Refractor, draw a card. Oops. Then make a black. Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star, draw 3 cards. Play land for turn. Oh, that stinks. I guess we pass. Delver does not flip. They play an island. They attack for 6. Okay. Plays a Lorien Revealed, so they're tapped out. See what we can accomplish. Another altar. I'm going to map and then Grim Search. Find a double Retriever. Okay, let's get the Retrievers. We're going to go play the Ashnod's Altar. Well, I could go Retriever and then Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever. Then get and play the Nile Spellbomb. So that's probably what I need to do. Still have not made a land drop yet. Dispute the Retriever, get the Nile Spellbomb. Okay, play a land. Get the Nile Spellbomb. Go black. Exile your graveyard. So they're sitting on just the 1 Terror and Delver. Then we'll play a Mirror Retriever. Will the Delver flip? They've got 4 cards in hand. Tons of cards are in the exile. They flipped on an Annul, which is scary. They can annul the Mirror Retriever, stopping my ability to block. Snaps the Mirror Retriever. X for 8. Annul in hand. We're at 4 life. Plays a Delver, 2 cards. We're looking for Weather the Storm. Play Ashnod's Altar. See if they will annul that instead of the Mirror Retriever. If they do. Go Mirror Retriever. Deadly Dispute. Probably play another land first. Grab back my Mirror Retriever. I guess I'm dead if they have Counterspell here. Okay. GG. So they're a little bit more aggro. I'm just going to cut an altar here, actually. I want to have the crop rotation. Alright, we have the Spellbomb early on the play. So if they want to beat us down, they're going to have to use their Delvers. Of Golem Foundry in hand. Okay. Play out my Mirror Retriever. Maybe I should have played the Wizard's Rockets, but think it matters. I was a little bit nervous about a null, but at this point now we don't have colors or anything, so maybe that's not great either. They brainstorm and play a land. It's weird to me to throw out a brainstorm as just like a setting up the look at the top 3 cards in my deck. Wow, okay. Play tower, play golem foundry. That was a nice rip. Give it a null. Play wizard's rockets. The next turn we can deadly dispute the mirror retriever, getting back the golem foundry. We can also Nile spellbomb them. They have 2 in the graveyard right now. So they have 4 mana paying for a 7-drop. Oh geez. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably should have used the spellbomb on their upkeep. They can't play double terror right now, so I guess it's fine. Cycles of Lorien revealed. Alright, well I'm gonna exile your graveyard then. Unfortunate that we can't draw cards off that. Alright. They worked really hard and we undid it, at least. Just really wanted to draw a card. Alright, let's attack. Has to crack the wizard's rockets for 1 billion. Green and black. Deadly dispute on the mirror retriever is going to get back the golem foundry. That resolves. I mean, the trigger resolves anyway. Deadly dispute resolves. The golem foundry. They're brainstorming, looking for an annul. So our opponent let themselves chill for 8 minutes with a brainstorm on the stack, and they lost the game due to an action. I just don't really know what happened. They didn't disconnect, so they just sat there. Really weird. Alright, let's go to round 4. Okay, we're here in round 4 versus counter top Garchomp. I believe is out of hand and playing mono red. Last runner for the opponent. So now we are going to go mine into Candy Trail. We know we want to use that. Find an expedition map on top. Okay, so bottom, top the expedition map. That means this next turn we're going to drop the grotto for a power plant and play the expedition map. The next turn we're going to crack the map for a tower and draw 1 and gain 3 life. Land. I'm going to crop right now in response to the scry trigger. Power plant. Okay, so now I think I'm just going to yield to this. Deadly dispute. Probably good. Play the map and pass. They're still on just 1 land. Plays a Kuldotha, finding a synthesizer. They're going to hit us for 3. We're going to gain the 3 back and then take at least 4 on the next turn. Looking for more good colored sources. Power. Like that. Let's draw. Not great. So the problem that we have here is that we have all black spells, 1 black source, and we really need to play the Blood Fountain in order to deadly dispute the blood token. Gets in. We're at 15. Okay, I find an expedition map. We can play the map and then deadly dispute it. Getting colors again. Energy refractor is good. Okay, draw a card. Now we can deadly dispute the treasure token, or just play Blood Fountain, then deadly dispute the blood token. Right, that seems fine. We just need to keep drawing cards. We're at the point where they're getting close to killing us. Right, I'll pass the turn. I think I want to leave all my mana available for the next turn. My plan is basically to play Chromatic Star Grim Search, and I think they have Bushwhacker here. No, another Kuldotha Rebirth, but that's still not great for me. Grim Search is going to dig 6 cards deep, plus the 2 cards drawn, so we're going to see 8 more cards for a potential Weather the Storm. Blast us. Interesting. Is that just presenting lethal? Yeah. Okay. We have Mirror Retriever. We can bargain the Retriever to get back Candy Trail. Bargain the Retriever. Get back Candy Trail. I think I can just take the Retriever only. Golem Foundry is not going to help me win right now. I don't even know if the Mirror Retriever helps me win. Probably not. Let's draw 2 blinds. Candy Trail. Wow. Okay, bottom both of these. Play tower. The chromatic star. Back it for green. There's the weather. Draw. Gain and draw. And then we can play another candy trail. Cool. View. Another candy trail on top. Okay. Let's top these. And go ahead and gain some life. 18 life. Phew. We really played to the outs there. So this next turn we're gonna Blood Fountain back the 2 Mirror Retrievers and then play them both out. Bushwhacker for 1 billion. I don't know how much this is. Large amount. We dead? We're at 8 again. Ridiculous. Alright, Candy Trail. So maybe I can find an Astronaut's Altar. That's bottom. Pop this. Gain 3. Blood Fountain back the 2 Mirror Retrievers. A Mirror Retriever. Another Mirror Retriever. A Power Plant. Gain 3 again. Even if they have another Bushwhacker here, we're definitely dead. Implement of Combustion. Cracks the implement for another Kuldotha Rebirth. That's ridiculous. Another Implement of Combustion. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I think I need to get back the Blood Fountain and the Golem Foundry. Let's just kill 2 creatures. Or block. Okay. Maybe I just get back the Golem Foundry and a Mirror Retriever. Because if I find Astronaut's Altar, I win. This way. Okay. Also find a Weather the Storm. Golem Foundry. The Mirror Retriever. I'm going to bargain the Mirror Retriever. Getting back Mirror Retriever. We're going to go to 3 life. Guess dead to Fire Blast. And a Deadly Dispute. That's all I want right now. I'm trying to find Astronaut's Altar. Play a Mirror Retriever. Now I can filter here. Still have 1 more land drop with the tower. Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever. Get back the Mirror Retriever. Okay, okay. We're drawing. Find the Astronaut's Altar. And that's GG. Sweet. We lived. So now I just have to execute a little bit. Back the Retriever. I will see you on the other side, I think, because right now this is going to take a little while. Probably the best idea is to just gain a bunch of life. I'm going to take a second here to make a Golem, crack it, play a Wizard's Rockets, and then I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Wizard's Rockets, see what else I can draw here. I draw a Candy Trail, more stars. Storm is currently 19. Just going to make like 5 Golems, and then go ahead and Weather the Storm. So I have 5 Golems. I'm going to crack this Mirror Retriever, getting back Mirror Retriever, play Candy Trail. Then I'm going to go Weather the Storm and F6. Make a bunch of Golems. Okay, they scoop to the Weather the Storm. Cool. I expect that this player will probably bring in at least 1 relic. So I'm going for my sideboard plan of full-on life gain and board wipes. Then I'm going to get rid of 1 Grim Search. Submit. So here we do not have 2 lands. Mulligan. Okay, they keep 7. We're going to keep this one. Question is, do I put back the Grim Search or the Candy Trail? I think it's going to be the Grim Search here. They go land into Kuldotha Rebirth right away. Play a land into Candy Trail. Find the tower on top and another Deadly Dispute, so this is really good. So I think I'm just going to go land, gain 3 life, and draw a card, and then next turn go star, do stuff. That's funny. They just play land, blow up my land, blow up my land. Okay. Well, we know that they don't have a Bushwhacker for a little while. Alright, take 6 damage again. That's pretty crazy. Chain Lightning. Did not expect that. So 1 Krark Clan Shaman wrecks their day. But we don't have that at the moment. Star, crack for black. There's the Clan Shaman. Deadly Dispute the Star. So we need one artifact. We have a Wilt. Okay, play Wizard's Rockets. Play Candy Trail. Some Scry action. Let's put down the tower. Keep the Weather the Storm. Red. Clan Shaman. And sacrifice this. Alright, your turn. One land, no creatures. Feel pretty decent at the moment. Could blow up my Candy Trail. We're gonna play Bushwhacker. Wow. We narrowly escaped there. Wow. So we can map a map. Check the map. Grab our colored source with the Crystal Grotto. Form is 1. Don't want the mine. I'm gonna draw a card here. I'm passing. I think next turn I play the swamp and then crop the swamp. I play a synthesizer. I can crop the swamp for a grotto. Play Tomb Raider. I can wilt the synthesizer right now, and then they can't attack me with their guy. Kill the synthesizer. Exile Lightning Bolt. They attack for 1. Kind of a weird play, but it seemed to be okay. Fangren Marauder. Still gonna crop this. Grabbing a grotto. Power I don't want. 3. Play this Fangren Marauder. And I'll pass the turn. They could easily just have double bolt here for the Fangren Marauder, but we gotta put it onto the table. What's it gonna be? They scoop it up. Cool. On to round 5. So we lost to Glitters. We're doing pretty well for the rest of the format. I think I just need a better plan there. Or don't get sucked in, right? Let's go to round 5. Round 5, we have 2 Tron lands, crop rotation. So that's our 3rd Tron land, or our off Tron land. Opponent's playing fairies. Scary. One blue fairies, not great. But we need to find quick Golem Foundries. This could also be blue-black Fae. Land, star, pass. So this next turn is going to tell us whether or not they're mono blue. Plays another island. See if they have a hacker. Regular big ninja. Don't like a big ninja. I think I'm going to crack this for green. See if I can draw into another Tron land. Map. I can crop this for a mine. Play the map and the power plant. I'll pass. Definitely mono blue. Okay. Fairy Seer for the opponent. They're getting tons of value off their ninja. Going bottom. Likely has counterspell in hand. Plays a Fairy Seer, so we can actually resolve the energy refractor here, most likely. Unless they have Spell Pierce. Going top, bottom. Okay, they don't have Spell Pierce. Just 5 power on the table. Grab a tower. And then we can get our energy refractor down. Magic Star as well. Next turn, we're going to do stuff. They have 4 mana. Attacks for 5. Another ninja. Infinite cards for our opponent right now. So this is definitely the matchup where I would want Scattershot, and not having it right now scares me. We have Breath Weapon plus Scattershot, but Breath Weapon is not nearly as good because it's easily countered from their opponent. Alright, let's try playing Crystal Grotto. Don't want the land. Play this Refractor. Draw a card. Candy Trail's good. I can buy me some time. I'm going to bottom and top the Rockets. Just building up some storm count. Play this Rockets green here. And then we're going to weather for 12. Pass the turn. I don't see us coming back from this because it's going to be pretty difficult to actually resolve a Golem Foundry into all their power here. I'm going to flash in a Sprite. Boomerang the tower. Alright, whatever, man. There's Fairy Seer. I think I'm going to scoop. Like, I'm too far behind. Didn't have anything going on. Let's Breath Weapon and Scattershot. Bring in the Fangren Marauders. Cutting on the Ashnod's altars. And then I'm going to trim a Weather the Storm and 1 crop. So my plan here is to cut the combo and be a mediocre eggs deck, basically. We're on the play. We want colored sources and Tron fast. We also want Scattershot in hand, which we do have. I feel decent. We're going to play the Power Plant and the Star, and then probably slam the Mirror Retriever. Our opponent mulligans to 6. The only issue here is that we are lacking another land. We really want to be able to Grim Search the Mirror Retriever to get back to Chromatic Star. Star go. Very Seer for the opponent. So we can get the Mirror Retriever in underneath a Spellstutter Sprite on a Candy Trail. I think I'm still going to play the Mirror Retriever. Let's see if they ninja me this turn, though. Maybe they'll just boomerang my tower again. It's in for 1. Looks like they have a ninja. So my plan is to play the Candy Trail and then crack the Chromatic Star. Okay, we have Grotto. Play the Grotto here. Deadly Dispute on top. Let's play the Candy Trail. They can't Spell Pierce that. We know we want the Deadly Dispute. Another Candy Trail is okay. Probably not where we want to be, actually. It's a Deadly Dispute. You'll Sabotage the Retriever. I'm going to black. And then play Deadly Dispute on the Mirror Retriever to get back the Chromatic Star. Finding a map. Okay. So now we just need to set up a time to actually Scattershot our opponent out. Plays a Fairy Seer. So my plan is to go ahead and play the map and then see what they do, I think. And if they play Spellstutter Sprite, we can kill their 2 fairies. They went top, bottom. They get in with the Hacker, which lets them loot. Okay. Okay, they're going to play Big Ninja, so I think we can do some even better stuff now. They ninja back their Hacker. Play Expedition Map. Tap. Crack the map. Grab the mine. Play the mine. Play Star. Crack it for red. And I will just go ahead and Scattershot your stuff. Kill your ninja and your fairy. Sweet. So we have no Scattershots left in our deck now. Hard cast Moon Circuit Hacker. Oh, the bauble can get back the Scattershot. Let's play a Mirror Retriever. See what they do. They counterspell it. We can Makeshift Munitions and shoot their thing. Play Makeshift. Let's bauble back the Scattershot. Oh, I had a Mirror Retriever loop there, huh? Let's just go ahead and ping this with the Candy Trail. Your turn. Makeshift Munitions is huge versus fairies, of course. They scoop? Yes. Okay. For all the marbles. It's for the 4-1. I think we're okay with where we are, so we just have to hope we open a good hand with good Tron lands. Man, Scattershot is good versus fairies. Alright, we have a Candy Trail and 2 Tron lands. Some more scries with the Grotto and colored sources if we need them. Okay, they've Fairy Seer into turn 2 Ninja. Likely. Looking for Tron lands so we can get Breath Weapon online. Get our Fangren Marauder onto the table. They cannot beat a Fangren Marauder once it resolves. Power Plant into Candy Trail. Looking for Mine. Golem Foundry as well. I'm going to bottom the Rockets. I think that Golem Foundry might be too slow right now. I'm going to bottom that as well. I think they have a ninja, but they paused a second there, which is odd. They have the ninja. So do I want to just put the Mirror Retriever on the table and trade with the ninja regardless, or crack the Candy Trail right now? I probably just want to play out the Mirror Retriever and then not trade, and then the next turn I can crack the Candy Trail and trade. Another trail. Let's go ahead and play Mirror Retriever. Opponent has an annul. Bummer. So now we're looking to try to get the Breath Weapon online. They're representing Spellstutter Sprite and Counterspell. Pretty unfortunate. We have 3 life that we can gain, so we're not taking infinite damage right now. They go top bottom off of the Fairy Seer. Gets in for 2, and then they're going to loot. We have no blocks. They're trying to consider whether or not they should flip a ninja. Dang. That's not good for me. So they're getting in, draws a card. They have no land drop that they can make right now. Play a Candy Trail again. Guess we could play the Blood Fountain. Don't want either of these at the moment, I think. Trying to find Tron. Let's Grotto. Look for mine. That's sort of a mine. Draw. We're at 19. So with them having so much mana on the table and the ninja in play, all they have to do is keep attacking us and ninjaing, and then we basically die. So I think what our only out is that they that we like rip a Tron land, basically. We're trying to rip the mine. Judge's Familiar. Okay. I'm gonna play Chromatic Star and see if they spell stutter me. They didn't. Grotto. Bottom that. Black. Play Blood Fountain. There's the mine. So I can play this Expedition map. The expected spell stutter sprite. Play Blood Fountain. I'll pass the turn. So now we have to hope they don't have Counterspell in hand. Because if they don't, we can gain a bunch of life with this Fangren Marauder. If they do, bad news. I mean, we can Blood Fountain back the Mirror Retriever and the Marauder, but that's going to be really slow. They have 5 cards. They have 5 cards in hand. They're going to go to 6 cards in hand. Get a loot. Draw a bunch of cards. Brutal. Generally a bad matchup, and definitely better if you have the multiple scatter shots. If you're expecting mono blue, definitely bring in scatter shots. I guess, does it make sense for me to loot away the Mire right now? I'm gonna have 6 mana. Just try to get something that'll make them use their spell stutter sprite. I don't know. They have 8 cards in hand. Fairy Seer. We're gonna have 7, 8, 9 mana. 7. Kind of need everything. Okay. Alright. This comes down to Counterspell in hand or not. We literally couldn't do anything else. That sucks. Alright, GG. Off the top. I don't know what they were trying to say there. Here's a little preview of the potential for Mono Red Storm. And maybe we'll see that next week. But otherwise, we did okay. I think the problem that we had was that I felt like Wilt was not good enough versus that deck. And then the scatter shots were definitely missing. So I don't want to do it this sideboard anymore. I think I definitely want all the scatter shots, and really don't like playing against mono blue. They're just the combo police. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Maybe learned something.